Wandering Winder here with yet some more Dominion action. Okay. There's Marquis, Patrol, Village Green. I mean, you can build an awful lot here. And there is Swindler. Swindler's not very good. So, like, I could go Estate Rebuild here. Con is kind of bad. What would we be doing? The problem with Rebuild, Swindler actually hurts Rebuild. We'll go Hamlet, Patrol. And pick up some Village. I mean, Village Greens look excellent here. Lots of ways to discard them. I guess Voyage and Old Map help rebuild. Scrap is Obelisk, huh? It's got to be Ironmonger, right? I think if on 4-3 I would have gone Scrap Ironmonger. Scrap is not okay. That seems premature. Discarding isn't really going to help me. Let's take a Scrap. It's 2 points if nothing else. Playing this Patrol does not help so much. I think I'm just going to take an Ironmonger. Voyage. I mean, Voyage is not impressive to me. Okay. So yeah, now we got to scrap the Necro and take what? Probably a silver. It just needs some money, right? And we'll grab a Swindler. I think my remaining 4s are largely going to be Village Greens, but yeah, Marquis. I think it's Marquis. Well, the Marquis de Lafayette should be good with Village Green as well here. I'm not too upset about not having Old Map for it. And I think Swindler is good enough, particularly now that you have a Scrap. Okay, I might want a Sunken Treasure. Like, you're already scrapping your 1s, and now you've already trashed your Overgrown Estate. So Swindler seems fine. I mean, there is some possibility of terminal badness. Here you take a Sunken Treasure. We're going to pitch that. And just take a Village Green. I think I'm supposed to start on Village Green here to have my Patrol set up the Ironmonger. Okay, Distant Shore, not bad with scraps. Or Ironmonger. Or Patrol. I just need to start having turns. Like, my turns have been kind of lackluster. I guess this Patrol missing the shuffle kind of both times has been pretty bad for me. Yeah, that's fast enough. I'll absolutely let you. You know, I said I was going to do it the other way, and then I totally messed that up. Okay. So I think we want the Scrap here. Oh, we could draw. We're going to scrap this OGE, and we're going to get something else. On a Vi, I'm going to have 5 money. So I think it's just a copper we want. actually the buy didn't really matter. Let's take a distant shore. I think I'm going to take a patrol here, which is ambitious, but definitely behind. Oh, my turns have not been good, but maybe I can swindle something bad for you. Well, this isn't actually that big of a turn, I guess. I'm gonna need more villages. So, like, what I'd love to get next turn, I don't know that it's gonna be possible, but what I'd love to get next turn is, like, village green scrap. Next turn being the turn after the one that I have coming right now where I'm gonna buy a patrol. You take a distant shore. You should probably take something like scrap and maybe an ironmonger, maybe a village green. I would not mind hitting 10 for populate either. Looks like a pretty good board for populate. Very good board for populate, actually. Okay, what do you want to buy? Another distant shore trashing your hovel. Okay. You've drawn your deck. You're going to scrap this estate. You're going to take buy and something. Yeah, I opened patrol. It missed the shuffle twice. And I'm very far behind. Go figure. Am I wishing I played rebuild? I kind of am. Oh, you scrapped the curse? That seems a lot worse than scrapping the... maybe it's not. You're... Whoa, okay. You're going for some kind of backdoor rebuild. Are you going to take like Hamlet Village Green or something now? The rebuild seems so bad now. Really happy that you took it. More distant shore, okay. I mean, I guess that could work. I'm gonna be ambitious here. Yeah, we can next turn this guy. These states are gonna run out. I really need to get going, but I should, my 2 patrols, I should be able to now. Yeah, this is the issue you have with the rebuild, huh? I guess you have another distant shore you can play in the old map, so you're fine, I suppose. The old map doesn't actually do it, but you should be able to play a distant shore here and then play the rebuild, I think. I think that works. Sure. Do you want the voyage? Are these the voyages? I don't think I want voyage, but maybe you want them on top because it prevents me from taking old maps. You could definitely see that. Money and a silver, sure. Yeah, and now you play your rebuild and turn it into a duchy. Yeah. I'd really like to hit populate here. And you are a money short of that. Although this sunken treasure, well, I guess there aren't too many cards. I mean, you still have a few actions. The sunken treasure's been very good. There's like 4 cards you don't have right now. And you're gonna have 9 money here. You took a voyage? Unbelievable. Okay, oh no, no friend. Please. So we want to, okay, discard this, react it, next turn it. Should be a horse. Coin. Your distant shore can turn into gold, I guess. Let's populate in any old order and take another hamlet. Well, there goes your voyage. Scrapping another estate. So you have another duchy here. Yeah. I guess the nice thing at least is that your marquise are gonna make you discard some now. Well, it's mostly just that it's not doing much. I guess you've been able to seed yourself a marquis here, possibly. Sunken treasure. Although it's for your voyage turn. You're taking another marquis. Wow. And you're going to populate here. Okay. Kind of need to watch piles. Because estates are going to run, and then other stuff can kind of run. You're really hoping to find rebuild here on your whatever turns. This is 5. I don't know what you buy with 5. Your whatever turn. Your voyage turn is the word I was looking for there. Okay, let's discard you for a buy. We gotta now you, because we need to have a turn here. We gotta go card, and let's give me a horse. And This is so bad. I think I'm gonna take a duchy. Oh, come on. Um, I feel like I've drawn so bad this game. Oh, multiple voyages. Okay. I'm kind of concerned that the game could be ending between this and your voyage turns. The estates can definitely run. I guess getting patrols and village greens is going to be a little tricky, but you might be able to do it with 3 turns. Okay, you should give me a rebuild, I think. I think? Unless you're trying to pile. Maybe you give me a patrol. There goes a distant shore. So there's the estates. Now, these things are just labs. Necro. More rebuilds. I mean, you just name province now, because all your distant shores are gone. You turn this into a duchy. I'm actually not entirely sure you wanted to trigger that, but maybe, I don't know. Trashing a copper. Have another patrol, and that's pretty good. Well, I would say that's a pretty good turn for next turn setup, but it's a voyage turn, so it's kind of not. I mean, maybe it's fine, because you're really just looking for rebuilds. Huh. Okay. So you have 2 coppers on top. Your sunken treasure gets you the only action you didn't have in play. You go province, you go... Honestly, if you go duchy, it's going to be bad for me. Almost anything's going to be bad for me, actually. Okay, village green, fine, whatever. So you can play 3 cards this turn. One of them is going to be a hamlet. We know 2 of your cards in hand are coppers. One of them's going to be a scrap. What's the last card you want to play? A copper. You're going to buy a hamlet, sure. And now this turn, village green, and you next turn it, right? And you buy... What do you buy? You buy village green. Okay. I'm going to play rebuild and name distant shore. So we react this and now it. Grab this. Play the patrol. And there's not much else to do but draw this copper by a province and hope to get another turn. Okay, I could draw 1 card deeper, but it's not going to get me anything. This isn't really a card I want to give you, but I don't want to lower patrols, and I really don't want to give you duchy. So, I mean, the hope is that you just don't see the card anyway. Not a marquee. No! No! We're probably losing now. I mean, this looks like a reasonable turn coming up. You're going to name province, you're going to hit estate, you're going to discard 5 village greens. You didn't even hit your distant shore. Means I do expect to lose this turn. Or on your voyage turn, whatever. Name province again. You now have drawn your distant shore. Another voyage turn. Maybe you empty hamlets instead of patrols. I don't know. It's hard for me to imagine this working out well for me. I mean, I can win if you don't do anything this turn. Like, I've just never really drawn much. My draw cards did not come together with my villages. They missed the shuffle. You keep trashing coppers, which is probably fine. Although you're not going to have that much money. I guess you have a gold. Give me a scrap, give me a scrap, give me a scrap, give me a scrap. You probably give me a silver. Your sunken treasure has done a lot for you. Okay. Actually, no, you probably... A caravan guard might be better than silver to give me. It mostly seems like it's not going to matter too much as long as you don't give me a scrap. The reason why scrap would be bad is because it's 2 points, of course. Yeah, like I've yet to play a marquee. I played patrol only a couple times, and like one of those wasn't... It's just not been going well at all. And I'm starting to run out of points. If you buy a province here, you just lock it out on points. You're going to be very close to that anyway. I don't know how much money you have. You also might be able to end the game by, just like on this turn. Yeah, that looks like it, right? Village greens and hamlets. Apart from which, any number of other things is going to be good enough. Yeah, my draws were... I mean, I could probably have played better at some points as well, but my draws were awful.